Hey, my name is Melissa van Dijk and I'm a professional makeup artist, and for today's video I'm going to show you how you can get a glowy makeup, and it just needs a few steps, so it isn't that difficult to reach it, and I'm going to show you step by step how you can do it. And now without further ado, let's get right into the video. So I just put my hair aside so that I can work with my face and that there will be no hairs in my face while I'm applying my makeup. So I have nothing on my face, my face is bare, so I even haven't applied my moisturizer because this is now the first step. So for the first step you are going to need your moisturizer, your favorite face moisturizer, and also a liquid highlighter. It can also be like the drop ones where you just can have a few drops on your face and then you have glowy skin. But I have this one right here, which comes in a tube and there aren't any drops. It's a little more thick in consistency. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the moisturizer with the liquid highlighter into each other, and then I'm going to apply it on my face. So I have the mixing palette in front of me, this one right here, and I'm going to apply a little bit of moisturizer and highlighter on this palette so that I can mix it on the palette. So you could also mix it on the back of your hand, so you don't have to use a mixing palette. So I'm going to use a little bit of moisturizer and a little bit of liquid highlighter. And I'm going to apply it with a brush, but you can also use your fingers, but I'm also going to mix it with the brush and then I directly can apply it to my face. So now you just can directly apply it to your face, and as you can already see, you will receive a glowy skin. And when your moisturizer has dried down, the liquid highlighter still will be on your skin. It won't just get sucked in from your skin. So you still have a little bit of a moisturizing and also glowy finish, which is really nice. So if you have dry skin and you just want to receive this glow, then this is a good way how you can receive a glowy skin. And if you have an oily skin, then this might be not for you because you just want the opposite, you just want to mattify everything. But you don't need that much and you receive a beautiful and glowy skin. You don't have to be as bright as a diamond, but it's totally up to you. So if you prefer that it's a little bit more brightening and that the highlighter will pop, then you can add a little bit more of the highlighter. But if you're happy with this finish, then you just need a little bit less highlighter. So it's your favorite mixture you can do. And now we can finish off with our normal routine. So now I'm going to pop on a little bit of foundation, concealer. I'm going to finish off my eyes and then we can move on to the next step. So once the moisturizer is fully soaked into your skin, you can move on to foundation. So I'm going to take a foundation which has a medium coverage, because if you're using a foundation that has a full coverage, then you won't see the shine anymore. But we still want to see it because that's what it's about, right? So just go with a BB cream, or if you are not feeling comfortable because you have some blemishes on your face, then you can also take a medium to sheer coverage foundation. So it's totally up to you if you prefer to use a BB cream or tinted moisturizer, or if you want to go for a foundation with a medium coverage. So I'm going to take also a stippling brush so that I can reach a sheer foundation base. I'm not going to use a lot of foundation because I still wanted to see the glow through the foundation. So I'm going to add a little bit of foundation on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to use the brush. I just like to blend it into the skin. And I'm going to start in the midsection of my face. And I'm going to blend it towards the outside of my face, so that you still can see this shine. And if you can't really see it, but you're happy with this foundation, then just use a little bit more highlighter so that it will look true. So now I'm not going to use a lot of foundation because this is more about a natural look. What you also can do is just use a little bit more coverage on the areas where you have some blemishes or pimples, and then where you have less problems you can use just less foundation. So this one right here is a pimple, and then here I have some and there. but I'm going also to use some concealer later on, so I'm not going to apply the foundation all over my face with like a full coverage finish. And also down towards my neck. Once you're done with your foundation, you can now move on to concealer and also set your concealer around your eye area with some powder. But I wouldn't set your whole face with some powder because we still want to keep the glow. And then when I'm ready with the concealer and I have also my eye makeup done, then I will be right back because then we can move on to the next step. So now I'm back and I have already done my eyes and my lips. And I also use a little bit of bronzer and blush to finish off the rest of the makeup so that we can move on to the next step. So for the next step, I haven't set anything with powder. So normally you would use some powder and place this all over your face to set everything. But we are not going to do that because then it will mattify your whole face, but we still want to keep everything glowy. So what we are going to do is use some setting spray instead, because this is also liquid and it just will dry and it won't mattify your whole face. So just use a little bit of setting spray and apply this to your face. Let it soak in for a couple of minutes or seconds, so it depends on how windy it is in your house. But sometimes we have a breeze, that's why. And now we can move on to the next step. So just use some setting spray instead of powder. And for the last step, we are going to use some highlighter. But we are going to use some clear lip gloss as a highlighter. First, it will just suit every skin tone because it just will catch the light because it's a gloss. So you don't have to worry if the shade is too light or too warm toned for your skin tone. This is the first thing which I personally think it's great. So what I'm going to do is I'm using a little bit of lip gloss and I'm going to place it to the higher points of my face, which means my cheekbones, the tip of my nose. You could also do your cupid's bone, and of course you could also use the lip gloss on its own on your bare lips. So just take a little bit of clear lip gloss, place it on the back of your hand, and then you just can use your finger and apply it to the highest points of your cheeks. The reason why I haven't used any powder products on my face is because if I would use some powder all over my face, then it just might look a little bit more like dirt on your face. And if your face is a little bit more moisturized and you use creamy products like your foundation and so on and setting spray, then it won't look that blotchy, so you will get a nice finish. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my finger, I'm going to place it on the highest points of my face, and this will give you a natural glow, so it won't add any color to it, it just will give you this natural glow, and it gives you a bit more of a wet look. So if you prefer a shade to it, then you might also can use a tinted lip gloss, but this is also a good opportunity if you don't have a highlighter, then you just can take your clear lip gloss and it will give you this beautiful wet look. A little bit on my nose. And you have some lip glosses which can be really sticky, so just go for one that isn't that sticky, or if you don't mind, just go with the sticky one. But then you just have to keep in mind that you have some lip gloss on your face. So it's similar to your lips, because if you are smearing your hand in front of your mouth, then the lip gloss will be gone and you will have everything on your hand. So keep this in mind. And I personally just would use it on my cheeks and on my nose and on the cupid's bow. I wouldn't use it for my eyes because it's still sticky and it depends on how sensitive your eyes are. I just wouldn't go with the lip gloss close to your eyes. I just would keep it around your eyes, so cheekbones, cupid's bow and nose. That's it. That's how I'm going to apply it, and it will give me a beautiful and natural glow and also wet looking finish. Still, we have glowy skin because we used a sheer foundation, and we have still the glow which just comes through the foundation, and it will give you like you have a moisturized face. So if you have dry skin, just go for this look because it will look gorgeous. And of course you can keep it as natural as you want. I just popped on this pinkish shade of lipstick because I just feel pretty with it, and I added a winged eyeliner because this is just a casual day. So this is my video for today, and I hope that you like it. And please, if you have any questions, don't be afraid and don't hesitate to just write it underneath. And if you want to see another video, then just go and check this one out. And if you want to be subscribed to my channel, this is right here in the corner. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye!